Let's look at Plastic Fantastic. Oh, yes.
I'm really proud of this one. This is one of my looks that I actually made myself. Yeah, and I actually made it on set because it was all this plastic wrap that I was like, it'd be easier for me to just like tape it onto the outfit there than to like do it and then crumple it up and then pull it out of the suitcase. So it was a fun thing, and it was actually one of the cheaper looks that I made. Because I had spent coins on this fucking package to go back to All Stars, and I was running out of money, and I was like, let me just get some sheets of plastic, and that's gonna be my dress.
Now let's take a look at some of the unaired looks, but they are still gag-worthy. We have Kitty Cat Realness.
Meow.
Wow, that one is stunning.
Thank you. One of the runways was Kitty Couture. And, you know, like, so many ideas come to mind. Funnily enough, like, there was like 3 or 4 queens that had the same kitty cat look, which was, I was like gagged because I was like, really? Like, of all the cat looks? But this one was great because I wanted to do, because I'm Asian, I wanted to like be the Siamese cats from Lady and the Tramp. We are Siamese.
Okay, and now we come to the gag, the other gag of them all, the maxi pad dress. The look that was denied finally gets its due.
Yeah, actually, I had a shorter version of this dress that I used to take on tour. And so when we got the category padded for the gods, I was like, what is padded? And I was like, okay, well, a maxi pad's padded. Oh, that maxi pad dress, let me just make it into a gown. And then I was like, I'm probably not going to be able to wear this dress, so I should probably bring it back up.
And they were like, you were correct.
Yes,
you cannot.
They were like, you can't wear that on TV. And I was like, but why? I had a speech and everything.
A speech?
Well, I mean, because like, you know, it's like a normal function. You know, we see Sharon Needles walk down the runway with blood coming out of her mouth.
Right.
But what's the difference?
Right. It's merely a pad.
Yes.
There's nothing wrong with it.
You know, I try to make it classy. It's not like it was like splattered with like blood to make it look like grotesque. Right. It was done elegantly. I wanted to send a message to my young female fans that, you know, like, it's a normal thing, and you can still be fabulous even on your period.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, you really the looks were just chef's kiss.
Thank
just
you.
So perfect, so good. Now make sure you're following Manila at Manila Luzon, and make sure you're following us at Hey Qween TV on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, J-Date, Black People Meet, Christian Mingle. We do this joke every week, but then I surprise Erica, make up a website.
They, them, him, she.com.
Oh, I have a great profile on theydemshehim.com. It's for all people. Wonderful. Find us there at Hey Qween TV. Now, Manila, you married now. You're married now. And honey, we're gonna bring out your handsome husband to the Sparkle Couch right after this very gay break. Yeah. Yes, we are back with the Luzons. We are back not only with Manila Luzon, but with her lovely husband, Michael Alvarez.
Hello, hola, hi.
Welcome to the set, sweetie.
Thank you for having us.
Of course. You know, we got a chance to talk to both of you, me and Lady Red, when we did, when you won one of the Digital Drag Awards for PEG, and that was one of the last public things Lady Red and I did together.
Yeah.
So it was great that you were able to chat. Lady Red was there, and that you were kind enough to do that interview with us.
Of course, that was like a lot of fun to do, and like it was really cool because like the pandemic was happening and
coronavirus,
and we had to like, you know, we had to make a show and make drag happen and do it in a different way than we usually do it, and you know. Drag queens and Hey Qween, we're all creative types, and we made it work, honey. So that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, and right after meeting you on the red carpet digitally, we had a very fun car ride in our living room.
Oh yeah, we like took pictures of us like pretending we were like in the limo going to the red carpet. Like we made it a whole like when Kim Kardashian like tweets like all the whole like makeup squad thing for the awards.
Yes.
We were trying to do that too. You know, we had the red carpet moment. We were sitting on our sofa going to the red carpet moment. You know. So that was a lot of fun. You know, we're just, playing around at home. That's all we could do at the time, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It's good to be married and in love during a quarantine, honey. Now, you guys, and you told us this last time we were here in Manila, but you met in a gay sports bar, Boxers, I think, during a Drag U viewing party. Michael, tell me that from your perspective.
So I was actually playing pool with my frat bro from college.
It was a sports bar, you know.
Yeah, so we're just shooting pool, and then I hear this voice over the speakers during like commercial breaks, and I'm like, hey, that voice sounds so familiar. It's like, Hakato.
The same voice that was like on the TV.
Yeah.
Right.
Before the commercial break.
Yeah, and so I, just walked up to this beautiful, beautiful woman, and I said, hey, I think I saw you on Drag Race. And she goes, oh yeah, you want my number? That's how I remember the story.
I was drunk, so I don't remember any of it.
This is actually, it's accurate because she doesn't remember the first time we met. The second time we met it was also a viewing party of Drag University, and I brought some friends because, I wanted to support. And then that's when, I think it was bringing friends is what made Manila remember me. She's like, oh, this is the guy, he's good.
Yeah, I was like, oh yes, okay, thank you for coming back and bringing more people with you because like, the more people in the bar, the more, chances of me getting rehired again is, So yeah, that's the part I do remember. I do remember him coming back.
And then you were like, would you like a VIP meet and greet?
Well, no, actually, I was like just coming out of the closet, realizing I was a homosexual. And so Manila kind of like showed me the behind the scenes of the New York gay culture. And I was born and raised in the Bronx, honestly, went to all boys high school, never dated a guy until I was 21. And Manila was the one who's showing me my own home, the gay part of New York City, and it was amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty cool because I was like, oh, look, this cute Latino boy from the Bronx. He's coming out to the gay bar. Does he know what's going on here? Let me show you around. Oh, you've lived in New York City this whole time and you've never been to these parties? I was like so excited. And then of course, the best part about any club is going backstage, right? So I was like, I brought him backstage, like the office. The drag queens are getting drunk and doing drugs, and the go-go dancers are fluffing themselves to go back out there. And he was just living.
And I was actually, this was like following my 9 to 5, so I'm like in a business suit, but like with a boner. And I am just like, what? This is amazing. And then, a few hours later, I'm back at the office drinking that black coffee.
Like we do.
Right.
Like us working professional homosexuals do.
So you guys got married on Christmas Eve 2017 in Vegas with an Elvis impersonator.
Yes.
Tell me about the wedding.
Well, we wanted to have like a special wedding because we're like, oh, it's a gay wedding, so it's got to be something different than like, hiring a lesbian to marry us and then like, getting, conference A and B at the Hilton by the airport. So we were thinking about all these like different things, and we have we're in California, but we have all of our families out like on the East Coast. So we were like, should we do a wedding out there and then do a reception out here? And then we're like, this is costing way too much money, and it's my job to like be the center of attention at a party. And so I get the privilege of like getting dressed up in the most glamorous gowns. So every day I show up to work as a drag queen, it's like my wedding night. You know what I mean? Like my wedding day. So like, I don't really feel that need to have that like the flower and the pomp and circumstances and paying for it.
Yeah.
So then we decided, like, let's just elope. Let's just go to Vegas and like have a party, like get fucked up, like get drunk.
The one day that Manila is not working is December 24th, Christmas Eve. So I knew that one, we'll either always be together and with family. So I was like, it's the perfect date to get married, to elope. We didn't tell our family up until we were in the limo, and I was wearing my mother's wedding dress.
Wow.
So,
yeah.
That's a gag.
That was the fun part, yeah. He had found one of his mother's wedding dresses. She's been married a few times. She's like the Elizabeth Taylor of the Alvarez.
Here we are.
that is definitely it. I look gorgeous. So we went all around Vegas with that. It was amazing.
Dragged it through the mud, honey. It was just covered with like filth, like dirty condoms, and those like little flyers of strippers that they always pass out on the street.
Well, thank goodness you got married, fell in love, and you now have each other through the quarantine, and you're a production team for the Manila Luzon company together.
Yeah, I mean, I can't do what I do without him because he's just there to like be there for my support like crazy. And I've always kind of been like, I don't want to have like to put the responsibility of like my significant other to be my assistant of my drag, but he's just so thoughtful and willing to share and like be there for me, and he knows me so well that he already knows what I need before I even need it because he's just been around for that long. You know, we've been together for like over 8 years, 8 years now, so.
Yeah, and I've been supporting my girl, bringing friends along since we first met. So, you know, it's a match made in heaven. Manila Luzon is the creative, artistic soul that I've always been dreaming for, and I'm like the nerd who likes numbers. So it just happens to work out.
That does work, sweetie. If you guys want to see me and Lady Red's red carpet interview with the Luzons for the PG Digital Drag Awards red carpet, you can find that at patreon.com/HeyQueenTV. That's patreon.com/HeyQueenTV. Manila, they should go there, right?
You should definitely go there right after this episode of Hey Qween, and you should watch that whole thing on their Patreon now.
Patreon.com/HeyQueen.
Yes.
TV, yes!
Oh, TV, oh yeah.
Well, God bless both of you. But thank you guys for being here. So much fun to get to chat with you, Manila. Michael, we are big fans. Will you stick around and play Look It Up with your bride?
Oh my gosh, I am dying for that opportunity. Yes.
Honey, I know you've been going through the last few years like this.
Yes.
I'm sure you have opinions too. But before that, honey, you've turned it so fiercely that you've gotten a couple's trophy, sweetie! Yeah! That's right. It can be your third.
This is amazing. I'm so excited.
This is amazing, yes. I don't win things very often.
All right, she wasn't robbed today. Thank you to Erica, Adam Joseph. Of course, thank you to Manila and Michael. And thanks to all of you. We'll see you next time on Hey Qween. Bye, baby. Hello, children.